Are we really about to talk our shit on this podcast?
You know I'm down for whatever.
All right. Ain't no turning back.
I can't worry about it, sis.
I've been dripping in the sauce, so I attract a lot. Trying to weed out all the fakes, cause I can't take a loss. All these niggas trying to play me like I ain't a boss, like I ain't a boss.
Hey, this is your girl Shay.
And I'm Lo.
And this is another episode of And I Oop, the podcast.
So before we get started, the first thing that I want to do is give a shout out to B Nick Music. That's her on Instagram. That's who's singing our intro. A lot of people gave us compliments on our intro. Yes, so I just want to shout her out off the bat for her fire ass song off the bat. So we had some good episodes last week. It seems like a lot of you guys enjoyed them. So we appreciate all the shout outs, the shares, the likes, the compliments. Yes. Trust me, we really appreciate it.
Gratefully.
And with that, we wanted to pick this topic based off the conversation we had with Iquan that was so much fun and very informative.
Wasn't it? He's crazy.
So, yes, crazy. But shout out to him for being on our first full episode. But we wanted to talk about waiting to have sex. Because if you listen to the episode with Iquan, he was just explaining how, like, if a woman waits, sometimes women try to wait. And it doesn't matter. If he want to deal with you, he gonna deal with you. If he doesn't, he won't. And I think that's a conversation that women have often. Like, you should wait to have sex. You shouldn't wait to have sex. It doesn't matter. It does matter. Even conversations where men try to tell us, should we wait or not wait, when we really can do what the hell we want with our bodies. But we'll get there.
We got the golden.
Period. So, Shay, just based on off your life experience, what's the longest you waited to have sex?
I plead the fifth. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Wait, I'm like, what?
I would have to say 3 months. I would have to say 3 months. And the reason why I would say 3 months is because if I really, really like you, I'm going to make you wait.
Period.
I'm going to make you wait. That's just something
and that's like
that little power
dating.
that you get.
See, he is speaking my language. But did you, that's actively dating? Because I feel like sometimes, I ain't saying you because I don't know, but sometimes you talk to women and they be like, yeah, girl, we ain't had sex. It's been a year and a half. But really, they weren't actively dating. Like, that's just somebody you've been talking on the phone. Like, sis, that don't count. Just because you knew him for a year and a half, you ain't making wait.
Correct.
Like, actively dating time, 3 months.
Yes.
You would say about 3 months.
I would say 3 months. Just to see if they, you want to hold out because you definitely want to see if they're really in it for just for you and not for the sex. If you really are interested in that person. That's what I think.
Yeah. Yeah. See, me, I think the longest I've waited, actively dating somebody was probably 5 months.
Okay.
I waited 5 months. And that was when I was younger, early on. Normally, I'm average 3 months. But
5 months is long.
I can say
5 months is long. I'm scratching right now. 5 months is long.
I ain't say it was easy. I just said I waited for 5 months. I did, but it was somebody I liked. I really liked at the time. I feel like that's a good point though. You try to keep that little power because you always feel, but some women don't feel like that. And I can honestly say that I haven't always, with that being our longest, you have had times where it was shorter, right?
Oh, for sure. Because if I want you, I'm going to get you right then and there. I mean, just like how men are, women are the same way. If we really want you... I don't
think they understand that.
If we really want you, just like y'all feel like y'all can get us, we feel the same exact way. So exactly. I think we kind of touched on this before, either on the podcast or in conversation. But if we really, really want you, we going to get it.
It's just that on that.
Period.
And it's I don't think that they understand, we know. We know...
As soon as we see you.
Yeah, we know if it's about to happen or not. If we get to cracking, we know, we can tell. I mean, we might not just be trying to holler at you the same day, but we can tell by your energy, by your face.
But wait a minute, you know how you go into the airport and you gotta hold your hands up and spread your legs and the thing 360 your body. That's how women feel. Like when we first see you, you 360 your whole entire body. Okay. All
right.
Now
I'm
I want
interested.
that.
Unless you
Gotcha.
No, but I do think. Do you think like it can change now?
It can,
because if you feeling somebody's personality, even if you don't really off of first sight be like it can change, and
Agreed.
vice versa. Like I done had some situations where I thought somebody like damn, he look, like that. I talk to him, and then you start actually talking to him, and it's like, what's wrong with him?
Yes.
Like he can't even talk.
Yes.
No, thank you. Like.
Next.
I'm all set. Yeah, I'm all set. Carry on. I'm no longer interested. So that's what's interesting. Like, I was real like taken aback just by like Iquan saying it, because I've had experiences where other men are like questioning like how long a woman is waiting, or not. So it's like when you void it, that's like the next thing. Do you even feel like it's worth it? Like, do you feel like it's worth it when you've waited? Because I don't know.
Only if you're really trying to be in a relationship with somebody. I feel like it's worth it because you want the person to actually get to know you for you and not what's in between you. So in order for them to do that, you got to at least keep close for a little bit just to see how they're going to react if they don't have it. To me, that's a big factor.
That's true. Yeah. See, me, I'm always like, my mindset is because like, the honeymoon stage. So just imagine when you first meet a guy and y'all dating and you just met his representative. Mm-hmm. You don't even know this nigga. Like, correct. That's just really what it is. You don't know him for real. So whoever he's showing you, it ain't even his real personality.
That is correct.
This is a whole imposter. So my mindset is like, at least if I wait 3 months, he gonna start pulling back his real layers. And then I can really decide if I like him, the true person, and not this person that he's trying to. Because I really, truly think like men are gonna behave. They're gonna play the part prior to sex.
Yes,
they're going to play the part. Like, they're going to be, even if it's the love of your life, like, he is going to be damn near perfect at first. Just because it's like, he ain't even got the prize. Mm-hmm. He ain't got the prize. He's still auditioning. So he not really being himself. So for me, it's worth it because even if you like a loss, at the very least, you like me as a person. So it's not a total loss. You already know who I am as a person. You like me as a person. So now if I give myself to you, then I know I'm not just... Because that's the dangerous part about sleeping with somebody too early. Because now they can just play around. They not really vested in you.
Now, wait a minute. Now, if it works for you, you do your thing. Because everybody's different,
that's
everybody's
true.
different.
Disclaimer.
There's been people... We've seen it before, like we stated. We've seen... what we consider hoes or just people who wait who can still get married, giving it to them on the first night or not. So it just depends. It just depends on the person. Everybody's different.
It does depend on the person, but that's my personal opinion. Like how I do things. I feel like wait till let somebody get to know you, because it's real risky to not let somebody get to know you. And then you didn't even have sex with the real person. Mm-hmm. He don't even know who he was pretending to be.
Exactly.
He might not even remember him when he meet the next person. He might not even remember this fake ass person he was being. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't even remember how to play that same part he was playing with you. It's like, so what, like, as far as like, I think about like just you saying that, like, do you judge people like about how long they have sex, or like have you?
I have judged.
Yeah.
Until it was me. And I was like, I take it back. But no, seriously, I really try not to judge because, again, we've all been there. We've all been there before. Yep. We gave it up when we shouldn't have. We live and we learn, and we make mistakes. Now, if you keep on doing the same thing over and over again, that's just on you.
That ain't no mistake.
But
that's a choice.
At the end of the day, if you single and the person that you are talking to is single, I feel like if that's what you want to do, you go right ahead.
That's true.
The world is yours.
That's how I feel, though. Yeah, that's how I feel, because I'm going to be honest. Early on in my life, you could have gave me a cape that said judgment on the back. Judging everybody. I was judging everybody. everybody was a hoe to me. Hoe, you a hoe, she's a hoe, everybody's a hoe. Like when I was younger, I used to just call people hoes so freely, but I didn't have any experience.
Yeah.
I was such a slow ass kid. I was so slow. So everybody out here living their life, and I'm not understanding of it because I'm like, I'm just gonna wait till I get married, you know. And when I stopped telling that lie, I didn't know it was a lie at the time, but I was lying that whole damn time. When I stopped telling that lie and I started having experience, when you start experiencing shit, it makes you a lot less judgmental. Well, it should make you a lot less judgmental because you start seeing how situations can happen and you can end up in situations. And it's not like you just out here trying to be in those situations. Sometimes things just happen. Sometimes
to me,
you
I
meet
think it's
somebody
just growth. Like you grow. You know, you get older and things really do change. Like things change every single day. So the older you get,
your perspective changes.
You want to try different things, especially coming from high school, going into college. College was just fun. So you just want to try different things. But you, like you said, you learn from it.
That makes me think about, like, they were talking about how, like, Toni Braxton was saying, like, how she wished she would have lived more, how she wished she would have had more sex. It's like, do you want to be old as hell? Like, you know, not trying to call her, because Toni is my girl, you know what I'm saying?
I understand.
Like, I love me some Toni. But I don't want to be 50 like, oh, my God. Like, I don't feel like I got regrets now, but, I mean, could you imagine? Now you 50 wishing you would have dropped ass a little more? Like, damn, you too... to me, like, when I see that, nobody want to be an old hoe.
You gotta live your life. Like, you have to live your life, especially if you are single. You have to live. You have to experiment. If you don't experiment on something at least once, you never gonna learn. Yeah, you can have somebody tell you young. Plenty of time, but you have to experience it.
Exactly, and do it while you young, cause nobody don't want to be an old hoe. You 50 trying to drop ass cause you done been trying to worry about what people think of you.
Too late.
It's gonna be worse not. You
Too late.
Got an AARP card, girl. Stand up. Go sit down somewhere. Go lay down.
You gotta do extra stretches.
Exactly.
You gotta do extra stretches to get prepared.
Exactly.
I ain't got time.
You don't get that. You don't get that in the moment flexibility no more when you.
I
50.
swear, I couldn't imagine. I'm struggling now. Shoot, I'm trying though. I'm still hanging in there, strong.
Yes. I feel like you don't think, like, people don't think about that. It's like, everybody is worried about, I think that's the biggest thing, like, worried about, like, what somebody's going to think. And I get it. Absolutely get it, because I've been there before. And I've been that person looking at people like, ooh, you nasty.
But here's the key to experimenting, in my opinion. As a single woman or man, you can experiment all you want. But here's the thing. Nobody got to know your business. Nobody should even know you're experimenting. All they need to know is that you're learning. They don't even know how you're learning as long as you are learning.
Now, I wish somebody would have held those flashcards up when we was in college. Because some of them, since you can't smash the whole clique,
man,
it can't be a secret. We can't be seeing you with the best friend in 2 months and then the other friend in 3 more months. You gotta taste test in different crews. Get you a baseball player. Next week, get you a football player. It's like that's
right.
That's what we were talking about with Iquan. He was like, it's how you handle yourself.
Very true.
So, like, that's really the major thing. Like, if you gonna be living your life, live your life, but make sure you holding yourself, like, the way you carry yourself to a different standard. Because there are a lot of girls who really out here, or women who out here taste testing, and people don't know. And that's how it should be.
That's exactly how it should be.
Live your life. Like, live your life. That's what we were, like, laughing and talking about. Like, it's people out here married to girls who was actually acting like hoes and don't even know. That's how it should be.
That's how it should be.
Like, like, carry yourself in a way where, everybody ain't. That's really what it is, though. Like, and people gon', to be honest, if people want to judge you anyway, they gonna judge you.
Regardless.
I feel like at this point in life, if somebody's still worried about where your ass is dropping, if it's not dropping on theirs, they ain't got shit else better to do anyway.
Period.
Yeah, period. Yeah, but I ain't gonna act like early on in life I wasn't like that. Put my nose up in the air at people like, ooh, no, she nasty. She nasty. I used to have that shit so bad. Until you find yourself in the moment, yourself like, whoa, looking around like,
confused. Like, did I just?
Yeah.
Yep. Gotta be quiet.
You know what? On second thought, she ain't no hoe. Oh, now she ain't no hoe because you
hey,
been.
Girl,
Cause you been.
Gotta be quiet now. Gotta be quiet. Time to dap up.
You are walking across campus waving, hey, you doing, girl, what's up? We got shit in common now. You ain't got shit else to say. Close your mouth. Zip it. So, like, what about, like, so this is a change up, though, because it's a little different. Sex on the first night.
I don't feel like you a hoe. If you are single, because we got to clarify, if you are not single and you are in a relationship, everybody knows the definition. We don't have to give the.
Or you in a relation, or you messing with somebody else that ain't single.
You can't dip. You got to stick to one. Now, if you are a single woman and you want to mess with somebody on the first night, I don't feel like you a hoe. Do you think they're a hoe?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Come on. No, say it. Come on out with it.
It's just not my preference. I'ma say it like that. I'm not gonna act like I still don't got a couple mental barriers when it comes to that, like that I'm trying to fight, like, you know. And that's probably just because I ain't really, but I still got some mental barriers when it comes to that, because it's just like you don't even know him.
True. Sometimes when you're single, you be living in the moment. You be like, YOLO. And things
you gonna let
happen.
him slap you on your forehead with it? You don't even know this boy middle name?
John Doe.
See, that's why. See, that's it's just my mental hang up. Like, I don't know.
Well, how many times are you saying with multiple people, or just a once in an accident? Like, hey, you know, I'm gonna do this. In the moment.
I do with an accident though. I ain't really thinking hard on an accident.
Okay.
Because it's like something can happen.
True.
Chemistry. Should I be watching 90 Day Fiance? They be talking on Facebook for 6 months and then they meet each other the first night and be having sex, so but they get married next week. Yeah, so it's like, and they really be married. Sis got a whole husband. She only spent 5 days with him. So it's like, who am I to judge? And you did spend 5 days with this man and you his wife now.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. It's a different situation. Like, I think it's just my mental hang up. I feel like technically, if we talking like how I feel or how I define hoe, no. But I do have a little mental hang up if you just like, hey, nice to see you. I don't know if I want you to be my homegirl. And every time we go somewhere, we try to go on a trip. You know, you somewhere, you taste testing in every country the first night we get there. Then I'm going to be like, okay, sit on down. What did you come for? You experimenting? Are you doing a case study? We gotta just keep sleeping with somebody in every country? Because I got questions that need answers.
Disappeared.
Like, what's going on?
Where did she go?
Yeah, like, what is going on? Yeah, so I think that's really like my mental hang up on it. Like, but it really blew my mind with Iquan saying, like, you could think you can wait if you want to. But I ain't gonna lie, I used to live by that Steve Harvey shit. And then you see Lori Harvey out here. I know her ass ain't waiting no 90 days. I done read the whole book, Think Like a Man.
Nope.
Waiting 90 days and shit. Making everybody wait 90 days. Lori Harvey out here. Ain't waited no 90 days. She in Jamaica with a whole party with Future, and I done waited 90 days. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm still reading the book, wait 90 days.
Exactly. Yeah, so it's like, I guess it really don't matter. If you think about it, it's like whatever you want to do, whatever makes you happy. And if it's meant to be for real, it's going to be. Because there's so many people who met somebody, slept with them, married. And it's a lot of people who've been married 20 years off of one night stand.
Yeah.
That turned into a whole actual relationship. So I guess if it's really for you, it's for you. Like, I feel like really it's just do what's comfortable for you.
Correct.
But my disclaimer is, if you letting more people know what you got going on, you just got to be ready for opinions, because people going to have opinions about whatever it is.
Yeah.
And that's just that. You got to know that. It's like, whether they got some shit to do with them or not, they going to have an opinion. As long as you can handle or don't care about what somebody thinks about whatever you got going on, then YOLO. Do people still say YOLO?
I don't even know.
I don't think so, but shit, fuck it. YOLO. 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 Shit. It don't even matter. Whatever.
So I have a question.
All right.
Do you feel like with you being in your relationship now, you feel like you did what you were supposed to, like you waited for everything to be right in order for things to happen the way they did?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I definitely do. Like, even in my relationship that I am in now, like, I don't think that people on the outside feel like we took our time, but I feel like we took our time, especially, like, initially to get to know each other.
Yes.
So, like, we talked on the phone for, like, a month and a half just without seeing each other. And then we dated for months. You know what I'm saying? And he never even got to come to my house. That was a big thing for me. Like, once I started dating with intention, I never let anybody, like, ain't no chill.
Yeah.
I'm not a chill girl. Like, you can't come over my house. Nobody knew where I lived. And that was a thing. And he was cool with it. He didn't come over at all. And, you know, we just dated. Because it's like, you are wise enough at this point. That's how you end up somewhere talking about some and then dropped ass by mistake. You know, like inviting somebody over. Next thing you know, you wake up.
That temptation, boy.
And your pants at your ankles. You like, oh my God, you know? So I was like, nope, you can't come over. We ain't even I'm not going to put myself in that position. And then, you know, when the time was right, the time is right. So I felt confident in it. And at that point, we already had a bond. Like, we had talks. When you ain't having sex, you can talk to somebody so much.
Yes.
So the much conversation
is so different. It's so different.
And it's so dope.
Yeah.
It's dope because you learning all this stuff about this person. And then when you wait, you know. So for me, it was perfect. In my relationship, it was perfect because I felt like confident. And then I made the choice when I wanted to do it. And it didn't just happen. Or, you know, I felt confident in my decision. Like, so that was dope for me. What about you, though?
Well, me and my situation was a little different. I've been knowing Quan since high school. You know, we were in track together. Yeah. So we talked.
Okay, this is not Iquan. Let's be clear.
No, not Iquan. Not Iquan. Not.
You gotta let them know because
they'll mix them up. Quans. Yes, it's my Quan. Light skin Quan. Light skin. But yes, we knew each other since high school. So we kind of had a little bit of chemistry before. And then, you know, high school, you go to college, you do your thing. And one night, I just happened to go out. And as I was leaving, I seen him. And then from then, we just pretty much clicked.
You were like, gotta have.
Yep. Look, shoot my arrow. Got mine. But I felt like we took our time. We stopped talking for a little bit. We started talking back again. I think we actually took our time and everything happened the way it was supposed to. But I did wait. I feel like at this age that we're in, high 20s, mid 30s.
Yeah.
I think it's very important.
Hey, I ain't no damn mid 30s. Anyway, don't listen to her. But continue.
My throat. I think it's very important to wait.
Yeah, that's that lie you just told. You said what?
I think it's very important that people should wait at this age because we know when something's real and something fake at this age. We've already grown. We've seen it. We dealt with it. So at this age, I feel like if you just wait a little bit, get to know this person. If they really want it, they will wait. If it's really meant to be.
Let me play devil's advocate, though.
Okay.
Let me play devil's advocate. We getting older now. A lot of times you see older people move fast. Like sometimes older people get together and they be married in less than a year or less because they know what they want, they know what they're looking for, and they not playing around. So do you think like that's different? Like, do you wait in those situations? Because a lot of older people don't wait. Because they like, I done like, you know, rode this rodeo. I'm grown as hell. I know what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
What am I wasting time for? I meet you. I mean, some people might be holding out. I'm going to be honest and say that ain't that many people waiting till they get married anymore to have sex. That's just not how life is right now, you know. Lord, forgive us. But that's just not how it's happening anymore. So it's like, I do notice too, like older people, like it just speeds up, like the whole process. So in that case, it's like,
well, I feel like I think
you know yourself.
I think we at an age now where I'm not gonna say it don't matter, but it's not like I gotta have it tonight, gotta have it like it's not like that every single day. So I think the older you get, you realize that it's really not that important. Like it's a major key, but it's not the.
I was about to say, no, it's not the icing on the cake. Yeah, no. Especially when you think about, like, eventually you're going to get old as hell and everything ain't going to be working the same.
Looking the same, feeling the same.
And if that's all you got, yeah. Cooch going to be at your knees. And it ain't going to be, nothing ain't going to be the same. So if that's all you got, you're going to be out of luck. You know, like, you do need to create a basis. And to me, that's kind of like my thought process behind it. Yeah. But I guess, like, even if you have sex too fast, it's not, like, that can never happen. Yeah. You know what I mean? You can still get that. I think it really depends on, like, the people. Like, you know yourself and you know where you are. I'm not a person who needs to be doing that fast anyway because my emotions are really attached to it. Same. So next thing you know, I'm going to be like, why you ain't text me back? Like, he gonna be like, whoa, sis, hold on. I didn't know we were here. I didn't, what do you mean? We go together now. Nobody told you? Like, you know, so I know myself, so I know I'm not built for that.
I'm so glad you said that. And I think that's an important reason why, because I swear to God, I'm the same exact way. Once you give it up, then feelings start getting involved. You want to be able to actually know that this person is down and ready before you get any type of feelings involved. That's why I honestly think it's very important to wait. Now, if you don't want to wait, that's on you. But I'm just speaking from experience as far as a relationship.
Give them 50.
Period.
Yeah.
Listen to the wide open.
That's the thing. I was about to say some real inappropriate, but I'm not going to cut up like that. I'm going to hold that one. But we gonna wrap this up and just say it ain't no time limit on how long you need to wait to have sex.
Not at all.
Should you wait or should you wait? That decision is completely up to you. I mean, clearly, from the conversations we've already had on this show, some men do not care if you wait at all.
Correct.
I mean, other conversations I've had with men, some men do care. I think that if you meet the person that's for you, your thought processes will align and everything will work out the way that it's supposed to.
Yes, ma'am.
So I wouldn't even put too much stock on it. Now, what I do think is dope is this quote that Shay is about to share with y'all because I think it's right on point to what we're talking about. Tell them what the quote is, Shay.
All right. So the quote of the week is, as long as it ain't my man, go be your biggest fan. And I don't play about mines. I don't play about mines.
Period.
So do your thing. As long as you ain't sliding over here.
Do whatever that makes you happy. You know, don't put no stock in what anybody else thinks. This do what you got to do.
Live your best life, sis.
Or what you want to do. Live your best life.
Yes.
And with that being said, this has been another episode of And I Oop the Podcast.
Bye.